Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to Techno Science. In the recent videos, we have learned how to set up our environment, create a database connection, and now we are going to start the CRUD implementation. In this video, we will implement the C operation. I have my HTML files ready and will be using these files throughout the process. Let me show you all of the files one by one. This file is to insert the data to the database. I will use this web page to show the data. And the next page, we'll use this page to update the data. Now let me copy all of these files and paste them into PHP Crud that is inside htdocs. Now I'll open my folder as a project in my brackets editor. The first file we see is connection.php, while using the same code for all of the functions. Let me open add.html file and have a look at the code. This is the code for the form, and we will use the post method for this form. And make sure you write the name attribute against each input text and text area and button. Now I will rename this file to add.php. Before we start writing the PHP code, let us understand how the form works. When you submit a form, all of your input values are stored into global post variable. For example, if this is the input, we can access the value of this input by post title. Title, it is the value of your name attribute. Now let's go back to editor and start writing the PHP code. I'll go to connection.php file and copy the code and paste it to add.php. Now let's write the code for the form summation. First of all, we have to check if user has submitted the form. So we will write if is set post submit button. As I said, we can access the value of input field by using global post variable. We will do the same. Title is equal to post title. And the same way we can write for the author. And now we can also get the description in the same way. Post description. Now we have to write the query to interact with the database. I will write query is equal to, I'll go back to PhpMyAdmin Panel and open my database. Now I'll select the database table, which is project info. Click on the SQL and now select your command. I want the insert, so I'll click it. Now I'll copy the command and go back to my editor, paste it here. Now we have to pass the values. We don't need ID here, as the value of the ID is auto incremented. I'll write title, author, and the third one is description. Now we will execute our query code so we can push our data into database. So I will write result is equal to MySQLi query, and I'll pass the values connection and query. Now we'll check if our SQL command was executed successfully or not. If result is equal to 2, we'll print out a message data inserted to the database. In else case, we will write error in storing the data. Now save your file and open your internet browser. I'll open that file. Now I'll fill the form and submit. I'll write the title value, the author value, and the description. Now I'll click on Add Project. See the message, data inserted to the database. Now let's go back to our PhpMyAdmin panel and see the table. We have successfully inserted our values into our database. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and share this video with your friends. For latest videos and news, subscribe to our channel and tap on the bell icon.